Join us right here on Flexx FM every Thursday night from 5 to 8 to hear Gracie explain just why the God side is the right side for life. This is a public service announcement. If you're riding, please remember to wear your helmet. If you're driving, remember to fasten your seatbelt. Do not text while driving. Remember always to be on alert for any pedestrians. This has been a message from the Safety Department of Flexx FM.
Are you tired of iCable bills? Well, here is a solution to your problem. Get Cast IPTV for just $30 per month. Yes, $30 per month. You heard right. Cast IPTV provides subscription and panel that supplies table hosting streaming all around the world on your smart TV, Samsung, LG, Sony, Google, Android, and Fire Stick for just $30 per month. No complicated installation needed. Just call 954-397-1230. That's 954-397-1230. So, if you want to reduce those iCable bills, then get Cast IPTV. For more information and how you can start saving today, just call 954-397-1230. That's 954-397-1230. Call today and start saving.
Flexx FM brings the latest news, sports, weather, talk, and entertainment. Compelling talk shows on issues that the world can relate to. Live broadcast that brings our viewers closer than 3D and much clearer than HD. We are your source for live.
It's insightful. It's factual. It's Flexx News and Sports Daily at 7 a.m., 12 noon, and 6 p.m. on the only station that matters, Flexx FM.
It's time now for News and Sports with Sean Garrity. Program being implemented to counter drought amid heat wave. The Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, the MEGJC, is preparing a program to alleviate drought conditions across Jamaica in anticipation of rising temperatures in the coming weeks. Minister without portfolio in the MEGJC, Daryl Vaz, made the announcement during the sectoral debate in Parliament on Tuesday. Vaz, who was responsible for land, environmental, and climate change, said a sample data taken from weather stations in all 14 parishes shows that all stations experienced higher extreme temperatures in June this year when compared to June 2018, with more than 50% of those recording increases of 1.5 degrees or more. In some cases, he noted, the increase was almost 4 degrees. Sumfest buzz, Mobe experiencing spike in economic activity from Reggae Festival. There is a marked increase in economic activity arising from the 26th staging of the week-long Reggae Sumfest, which kicked off on Sunday in the tourist resort city of Montego Bay. Robin Russell, chairman of the Montego Bay chapter of the Jamaica Hotel and Tourist Association, the JHTA, told news reporters yesterday that hotels in and around Montego Bay are now enjoying a 100% occupancy level. Talking about those prime deals, well, Amazon accidentally sold $13,000 camera gear for $100 on Prime Day. Amazon discounted a wide range of camera gear for Prime Day this week, but some photographers scored what may have been the best deals of their lives. Thanks to a pricing error, many people were able to purchase high-end camera gear bundles, some worth over $5,000 for just around $100. In entertainment news, Buju Banton crushed the streets in new dancehall banger, Stepper. Buju Banton is crushing the streets in real life and his new dancehall banger, Stepper. The Grammy-winning Jamaican music legend announced the new single on Tuesday night via his social media account. The track, Stepper, arrived on all streaming platforms at 3:30 on Wednesday, and within an hour it became a trending video on YouTube. The self-produced single saw Buju Banton, real name Mark Myrie, in his natural element, spitting conscious lyrics over a foundation beat. In sports, veteran football coach Halliman returns to Excelsior High. Legendary coach Leeward Halliman is back at the helm of Excelsior High School once again for the upcoming Manning Cup season. Halliman, who led the Mountain View-based school to Manning Cup triumphs in 2003 and 2004, has left Heidel High after leading them to the Walker Cup title in 2018 and will replace Daniel Riley. Meanwhile, in Netball Jamaica president declares heads will roll after failed campaign. Heads are going to roll following Jamaica's disastrous campaign at the 2019 Vitality Netball World Cup. The Sunshine Girls pre-tournament favorites went into the tournament ranked second in the world. They got off to a flying start, defeating Fiji 85-29 and then outscoring Trinidad and Tobago 68-43, prompting TNT head coach Wesley Gomez to say that they were his favorites to win. However, consecutive losses to South Africa and England have all but eliminated Jamaica from the semifinals. Either England or South Africa would have to lose their remaining matches, while Jamaica win theirs by a significant margin for the Caribbean side to have any chance of making it through the semifinals. Now, just so you know, today is National Daiquiri Day. Each year on July 19, people across the United States fill their glasses with a rum-based cocktail and toast to National Daiquiri Day. So raise your glasses and join all of the others in this celebration.
The party get drastic. Get some street vibes, rum from Tad Quick. Get some sanitary cup in the plastic bag. Jano, somebody get ice, not nice. Get the white, the red, the overproof, the tonic wine. Come on. Everywhere we party, everywhere we party. People want to make the Gaza man so happy.
Street vibes rum. And that was the news and sports with Sean Garrity.
In your face, all over the place. We're online 24/7. 24/7. You're listening to the hottest internet station.
Flexx FM.
Why advertise with Flexx FM?
Yeah, man, I change we are cut and clear. Say, all crosses, all destruction, all enemies, all Eden. Yes.
Youngblood Records.
We going back to the drawing board. Too much mockery on a road. Some people are live above them means, running down things them can't afford. We going back to the drawing board. Too much mockery on a road. Some people are live above them means, running down things them can't afford. Society gone. Most of the youths them missing farm. You know see what I want. Innocent people a pick up can. All me know say you back to basic. Don't put your heart where you cannot reach it. Can't find food but your skin you go bleach it. Can't see people things on a run go thief it. Crab in a barrel lifestyle you know fi give it up. Would I love to see the people them a live it up. No more violence, ya know we have enough. Man not take no chat them say time. We going back to the drawing board. Too much mockery on a road. Some people a live above them means, running down things them can't afford. We going back to the drawing board. Too much mockery on a road. Some people a live above them means, running down things.
The youths them misinformed, as Ginger would say, ladies and gentlemen. Too much more crack going on the road for real. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to another edition of Lunch with the Captain TC. Of course, I'm here with my co-host Abdullah Richards, and he represents an organization, ladies and gentlemen, that definitely will take the hustle out of your headache. Trust me, it's not. I like to call this organization Advil, Tylenol, all those great stuff that soothe your headache when it come on to purchase.
I leave for
I
sure.
leave. You like that one, right?
I leave for sure. Good afternoon to all the viewers out there. Abdullah Richards here with Air One Real Estate and Mortgages, alongside the Captain TC Flexx for this Lunch or Flexx FM show for sure.
For real. All right. So before we get into any real estate and mortgage conversation, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to remind you that if you or anyone that you know is currently right now struggling with getting in, just to get information and how to go about purchasing a home, selling a home, renting a place, and all these great stuff, there's just this number that you can call. This information that going across the screen here, cap it. Take some time out and just write it down. You don't even have to listen to the whole show, What I want you to do is just call any one of those numbers. That's it, for real. If you don't have the time, if you're always on the go like we are, then write this information down. It's very important. Call those numbers. Most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, follow through. It's very important that if you call, you don't get anyone leave a message, and of course you don't get a call back immediately because they have a ton load of clients to deal with. Then of course follow through, meaning call again. For real.
Or send a text for sure. Because of course it's all about the people, it's all about the community, and if it's the people and the community, those are who we put first. So we're gonna definitely do everything within guidelines to make any of your real estate, mortgage, or credit repair needs a reality for sure.
Right. So it's a simple process, ladies and gentlemen. Call the number. That address that goes by, stop on by.
For sure.
Whichever
AR1
one you
Real
feel.
Estate and Mortgages. We're located at 301 East Commercial Boulevard. That's Oakland Park, Florida, 33334. We're 2 blocks east of Andrews Avenue on Commercial Boulevard. It's that freestanding orange building. And of course, Mondays through Fridays from 9 a.m. through 6 p.m. Saturdays and Sundays by appointment. Basically, it's a few independent contractors over there, different ethnicity, and we work with just about everyone. Specializes in Broward, Miami, and West Palm, but we work anywhere in Florida when it comes to real estate. Could be Key West, could be Jacksonville, could be Tallahassee. As long as we have serious clientele that knows what they're really looking for, we're here to work with you because we have the platform and the know-how, within guidelines to make those dreams a reality. And of course, AR1 Real Estate is the segment that, pretty much I kind of cover from all aspects. And then, of course, Anne-Marie Richards with AR1 Mortgages handles mortgages both here in Florida and in Georgia. Again, mortgages here in Florida and in Georgia. She handles credit repair. She handles, pretty much all the different programs out there. The first-time home buyer program, bank statement program, conventional, FHA, VA, so many different programs. They have programs now geared for what your basic needs are depending on what profession you hold out there in life.
Right.
So basically, for sure. Anne-Marie can be reached at 954-658-5911. Again, 954-658-5911. I want to thank all the, basically customers and clientele that we have been dealing with over these years that, are repeat customers because they know the service that we provide is basically second to none. So we're going to, basically, we're going to stay there and, stand with you through thick or thin to kind of make those dreams a reality for sure.
Most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, again, I can't emphasize it anymore. Those information, cap it. You need to get it. Write it down. If you're looking simpler place to rent, if you're back and forth with your family and they want to put you out after the first month and a half because them say the light bill will go up and you want your own independence, call the number. If you feel like, say, you have worked hard enough and you feel like you want to venture out now and purchase a piece of the American dream, call the number. If you feel like, say, you have a house and you want to relocate, move, and get rid of it, but you don't know how to start the process, call the number. Listen to me. Take the hustle out, ladies and gentlemen. Don't work hard. Work smart. And call the number.
And, of course, buyers out there have this perception and belief that, hey, if they go get with a realtor, whether it's AR1 or any realtor out there, they have to pay the realtor. Pretty much the buyers don't. The sellers pay, the cooperating realtor for the realtors to work together. So if you're a buyer out there to seek representation and get someone that has the know-how to basically help you to, make those dreams a reality, get with a real estate broker, real estate agent that is informed, that can assist you with, buying a property or renting a property. Because of course, as a buyer out there, unless it's a for sale by owner and, the realtor, basically you hire the realtor and they say, okay, let's come up with an agreement and you'll pay us through a title company or an attorney's office, fine. But basically the other side covers it. So you just have someone representing you that has the know-how and is informed to basically deal with all your real estate needs and have it covered. So whether you're buying or renting, you really don't have to pay a realtor. I mean, some offices have like application fees for like credit report, background check, things like that.
Yes.
But of course, when it comes to a commission to a realtor, if the property is listed for sale, the owners normally pay that commission, whether it's a rental or a sale. So you as a buyer pretty much definitely want to get with a realtor. Even if you're buying from a new construction, pre-construction from a builder, get with a realtor when you're going there. And AR1 Real Estate and Mortgages provide those services because, we help you to review things, go over things with you. So basically, you're not just taking what somebody's telling you without having the know-how to say, no, that doesn't work, or no, it's not fitting for what our needs are.
Right.
So, for sure. So AR1 Real Estate and Mortgages, 301 East Commercial Boulevard. That's Oakland Park, Florida, 33334. Myself, Abdullah Richards, on with TC Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays from 12 to 1. My number, of course, it's 954-548-1799. Again, 954 548-1799. At the earlier part of the hour, TC had said, hey, if you call and you don't get me, just like now I'm on the show and the phone is ringing, just send a text or leave a message. And, pretty much if you call and answer and say, I'll call you back, sometimes it gets lost in transmission. So basically, just reach back out, because once I get engaged with dealing with your situation, whatever needs you have that you need fulfilled, then definitely we just get it going. Because it's all about service, honesty, and, basically, as I said that, confidentiality and privacy is the bigger part of what we do. Yesterday I was at a closing and the lady said to me, pretty much you guys, collect a lot of, information as far as basically how was the service and how pleased the person was. And I'm like, these may go on our, our page basically, but, we don't put it out in social media unless somebody say, okay, you can advertise our things, because, we do that with their authorization and consent for sure. So, Air One Real Estate and Mortgage, privacy and confidentiality first and foremost, and then basically providing that service that whether you're looking to rent or looking to buy or trying to get a mortgage or need to work on your credit, basically we just, do it 110% so that it makes it hassle-free for you, headache-free for you, and just basically working alongside you to make owning your home or, getting into a rental, make it a lot easier for sure.
Doing it in such a way that it makes sense. Where is the best city right now to rent or purchase, Abdullah? What city you see right now in your inventory that you would say right now there's a lot of us going in these areas? Because people like always ask those questions. I have a family of 2, 3, 4, and
Well, pretty much you could look at it from the perspective of the fastest growing cities. Where's the fastest growing cities? And most of the cities are growing fast, but I always answer that question in this essence. Wherever you're living and wherever you're working right now, unless you're going to get a transfer somewhere else and you have to stay where your kids go to school or stay close to where your job is, you basically have to look in that surrounding area.
Right.
But you have growing cities. I mean, Broad Miami and West Palm Beach, the prices are going up because the inventory is low. We call those sellers market. But then we see a lot of people going north if they can afford to go north. When I say afford, not so much the money, but basically drive to go, hour and a half away or 2 hours away. Port St. Lucie, Fort Pierce, up north, or going out west. I mean, if you go Tampa, that's further west, basically. But it's just depending on where someone can get something that suits their family's needs. Basically, as I said, the time for someone to buy is when they're ready, willing, and able. You have a job, you have the credit, basically you have some savings, and you can qualify, then that's the time for you to buy. Some people say, well, the market seems high now, so if we buy, basically, then it might crash, and then, we're upside down. But as long as you can afford your payment, and what you're buying is appraising for what you're buying it for, then basically you don't stress yourself too much, because nobody knows what is going to happen. It's unpredictable. Could crash a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. It's just going up in value. But, it's unpredictable in my opinion, so we just have to wait and see what happens.
Most time. You just have to wait. Ladies and gentlemen, it's simple, Again, call the number. The information going across the screen right here is very important that you guys write that number down, get those information. You can either call or stop on by their location, which is 301.
Yeah, 301 East Commercial Boulevard. That's Oakland Park, Florida, 33334. And some of the service that I, Abdullah Richards, provide, purchases, listing properties for sale, foreclosure properties. I still deal with modification. Still help people to find investment properties, luxury homes, rentals, and I negotiate short sales with some of the banks, basically. Yesterday I came across a great investment property. I kind of shoot out an email to a few of the people that reach out to me and say, yo, we want investment. The beachfront properties now, as I say, it's a good time to go down to the beach and get a condominium if you're okay with the maintenance, because the prices are a little bit low because the maintenance are where they are, and, those properties are not selling as fluid as some of the single family homes or some of the other properties. So, if that's, something that you want to make a reality for yourself. So again, all your real estate needs. As far as Anne-Marie Richards with Air One Mortgages, some of the things they handle on the mortgage side, which they're also located at 301 East Commercial Boulevard, Oakland Park, Florida, 33334 is the zip code. Anne-Marie's phone number, of course, is 954-658-5911. Again, 954-658-5911. FHA loans, 203K FHA loans, VA, conventional, reverse mortgage, refinancing, home path property loans, low down payment, lowest interest rate, trying to get sellers to assist you with closing costs. They have the $100 down, when you're buying a HUD-owned property. They'll explain those process to you a lot better. The consultation is free. So just make a call through and ask some questions to your specific needs, or stop in the office Mondays through Fridays 9 to 6, or Saturdays and Sundays by appointment. And basically, because what is someone else's issues could be different from what your issues are, and the whole idea is to resolve the issues as best as possible. So definitely give myself, Abdullah Richards, a call, or Anne-Marie Richards a call. And of course, big up to the other supporting staff over there that help us to make this job seem so, easy, simplify the process. Tamar, Miss Alicia, all the other realtors over there, pretty much, because of course it's a 24/7 job.
Yes.
24/7. So it's not just a 9 to 6 and everything stops. Real estate is pretty much something that, a lot of people are off on the weekend, so you're dealing with it on a Saturday, on a Sunday, morning, noon, and night, back into Monday again. Basically. And if worse, when you're in a market that we're referring to as a seller's market, and you're out looking at properties, I have a lot of people reach out to me and say, hey, we're going to email you some properties to check and see if they're available. And I said, by the time I respond back to you, most of those are gone. So, just, make it where we have an interactive session. We pull the properties based on how you qualify, look at them, make an offer, you stand a fair chance of if you're getting through, you get through, and if you're not, then you move on, basically. But there's a smart way to doing it without it becoming a headache and a hassle. But you just have to be able to listen to the professional you're working with, so that if they're aware of how the process should work, then they can help you to make your dreams a reality for sure.
Okay. Quick question, Abdullah. Is it better to rent or sell if you have equity?
Is it better to rent or
sell if you have equity?
Well, basically, depending on what the equity is, basically, if you want to rent the property, well, first you can always pull the equity from it, and then rent it. That's an option. But if your personal needs allow, for you to go ahead and sell it, because you have to take the funds out maybe to buy something else. So there are different answers to that same question depending on what your personal needs are.
So let me ask this question. For example, always develop equity when it's in good standing.
Well, as property value around it goes up, right? That's when it appreciates. So that's when it develops equity.
So it doesn't necessarily have anything to do with your property on a whole.
Well, it does, because you have to maintain your property. It has to be in good condition to get, because the same property could be right here when you fix it up, new roof, AC, plumbing, electrical. It appraises for a lot more than something that needs all of that could come in thousands less, because of course it needs those work done.
So it's the appraisal equal equity?
Well, the appraised value tells you what the property is worth, and if the property
worth 10% more than what you bought it for, the 10% is the equity.
Yeah. So if it's worth more than what you bought it for or have outstanding to the bank as a mortgage, then basically that's your equity in the property.
All right. So your equity fluctuates depending on how the neighborhood is being kept.
Well, your equity goes up gradually until the market crashes, and then pretty much it starts again. Because you can have where the value of the property go below what you owe the bank. And then basically, now of course, it's kind of upside down in some sense.
Okay. So if my neighbor is not taking care of his property, would that affect my property?
Well,
in terms of equity?
Well, not necessarily so, just one person. It does, because it becomes an eyesore if other people that would come and buy your property for a reasonable price see it and say, we're not coming next door to that property that looks like that. But basically, it's not just one property that determines the value of your property. It takes a few closed sales at a higher value than yours to say you have more equity in yours than where you started.
Okay.
Like let's say 3, 4, 5 properties close at a higher value. Let's say all of us bought our property last year for $100,000. And then the following year, one person sold theirs for $170. Next person sold theirs for $180. One sold for $190. That's how it's going up in value.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So let me see now. So it's best to sell rather than to rent then. Because what if the renter, the rentee,
like you're in a rental market,
destroy the property?
Well, that's why you have insurance and things like that. But
that will bring down the value though.
You have insurance, and if things are broken and you fix them back, the value is maintained. But the reason why I don't just answer that with a straightforward yes or no, let's say pretty much I'm an investor that has a property that I bought it for X amount. And when I rent it every year, I'm clearing, let's say you're clearing $500 a month. And you pay all the bills and then you have that. Basically if it builds equity, you can always refi, pull equity, but keep renting it. Because the rent that's coming in is going to pay it back and you can still generate something. But once you sell it, it's gone. But then basically, as I say, if it's the only property in your name and you want to transition or transfer somewhere else, and you can maintain that one while getting something else, then you have to sell it to buy something different. So there are different reasons and ways to look at it, depending on what your personal situation is.
Okay. All right. So it depends on your situation, ladies and gentlemen. And if you are in that predicament, then based on the answer that you just received from the specialist, then I guess, it's something you can consider. And if it's something that's still bothering you, simple. Call the number that's going across the screen right now.
Yeah, but let's have a face-to-face. The consultation, as I say, is free. And of course, some of the inventories that we have dealing with. I have condominiums over in Tamarack, Margate, basically, Invery, basically Lauderdale Lakes, single-family homes, Lauderdale Lakes, North Lauderdale, Coral Springs. So these are inventory. We have vacant land up in Pompano, Port St. Lucie, all over the place.
For sale, rent?
For sale. Pretty much most of these are the properties for sale.
Okay.
We have some, properties for rent also, but most of those are in condominium association that requires like 650 credit score or much. So with most of the clients that come through, I'd go to areas that, doesn't require income or credit score if they can afford the prices those are listed for, to try and find something for them.
So these are condominiums, single family homes, townhomes.
Correct.
Okay.
Because on average, as I said, and to the question that you asked earlier, if you add up how much you're paying per month for 12 months, dividing it, multiplying it by the amount of years you live in a property, then you'll see how much money you put in that property. So if you were the landlord that owns that property, then that's funds that you made over time. So that would say, if I'm going to sell the property, then I'm not going to make those, have that income coming in anymore.
Right.
And if that income was covering what your expenditures are, then why run from it? If something is working, why change it?
True.
So everybody has different perception to that old question, as far as it is. But whether you're renting, whether you're buying, whether you want to list for sale, basically, I recently went to list a property for sale, and I told the client, "Hey, list me. That's like 70,000 overpriced." And they didn't.
Client? You mean the person who's selling?
Yeah, the person I wanted to sell, it was way overpriced.
How did you do? How did you?
You do market analysis. You do closed sales for the area, similar to that.
Okay.
Yeah, and pretty much when you tell somebody something and it's in a realistic sense, they say, okay, let's let somebody else that come out and tell them, yeah, we can get it for it, list it, and then those people put it up and then drop it to what I had originally said. That's what I see on the market. But you have to be realistic when you're selling, and you have to be realistic when you're buying. You understand? And of course, in my line of business, sometimes you have to just learn to kind of take away yourself from some situation or step away from it, because at the end of the day, you're going to do things that's within guidelines, because of your professionalism comes first and foremost. So it's just what it is, basically. But as I say, it's a level of providing service in the best way possible within guidelines, so that everybody's happy at the end of any given situation.
Within guidelines.
Within guidelines.
That's the operative word right there.
Yes, within guidelines, for sure. So with all the inventory out there, selling a lot of resale homes that, of course, around Broward, Miami, and West Palm could have been built in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s to today, basically to dealing with pre-construction homes, new builders with new townhomes, new single-family homes, basically whether we're going up in Port St. Lucie or Fort Pierce, but wherever the inventory is, if you, find that area suitable for yourself, then basically we'll work with you, whether it's to rent or to buy, in making those dreams a reality.
So if I see some new homes, some new construction going up in Lauderdale.
Correct.
Across from, because I know that one thing I've noticed in terms of searching for homes and so forth, I noticed that depending on the area, for example, even though that city is Lauderdale, and some people would think that homes are cheaper in Lauderdale, the fact that these new homes has been constructed right across from the stadium, that will bring the value up on those homes.
Well, pretty much it's
based on convenience.
Conducive with what the market analysis is for the area. So it's not so much because the stadium is right there why the value is up. It's basically, let's say you pull another single family home. In this case, these are townhomes you're referring to.
Right, those are townhomes.
Within the area that those are located. Similar square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, similar size. It's going to come in pretty close in comparison to the ones that you see being constructed based on what their values are. It's just convenient that if you're living there and there's something happening at the stadium, you just have to walk across the street.
But that's the convenience. That's why some of these property prices go. All right, like for example, those condos that I see by Sawgrass.
Correct. they're built close to the hockey stadium.
And they're close to the mall.
Yeah, it's close for convenience, but based on the area and the construction of it is why they price them the way they price them.
Those prices are ridiculous.
But some of them are pretty good price.
But I think it's because of the convenience why the price
it
is
helps.
like that.
It helps. It plays a major part in it as far as the convenience.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
So if I choose to go live in the boondocks, the price may drop then.
Oh yeah, like you go to some remote areas that are far away from just about everything. You know, pretty much it's a tendency.
So this is why Port St. Lucie and these places, the prices are the way they are over there.
Well, they're gradually going up, but they're lower at this point because they have a lot of land and a lot of inventory. I was doing a search because I did prices between 200 to 300 around Broad.
Yeah.
And basically, I may have come up with about 60-something properties in a 3-bedroom. And then when I pulled the same search up in Port St. Lucie, I got like 256.
Yeah?
I did that search this morning for someone. Just to kind of make a point to say, based on the inventory. That's why they have a lot of land they can build. You can buy land and build your own. You can do anything. Partner with a bank, partner with a builder. But their prices tend to be a little lower now, but it's gradually going up. Supply and demand, because as we as we have a lot less down this side and people start going up north or wherever they go, then the price gradually go up. Every time one sells, it sells for a little more than the one that sold prior.
All right, so you know me already. It's like I'm a throw a monkey wrench in this right now. This is what I am going to do, and you all can do it if you see it feasible for you. I am going to go to Fort Pierce, Port St. Lucie, Fort Myers. I'm not sure the market is in Fort Myers right now. But I know like 7, 8, 10 years ago, it was very reasonable in Fort Myers. Fort Myers is getting very populated now, so the prices may
gradually
go up in Fort Myers. But Port St. Lucie, I know the prices over there, it's kind of within reach. So I'm going to buy a property in Fort Pierce or Port St. Lucie. And then front up 2 family here, just to see and bounce. This week I spend this with this family and next week, so I'm not too stress nobody, you know what I mean? So buy a property there and then let's go home on the weekend. I think that is something, just by listening to what you're saying, would that work in my favor. And then the way them use one stone kill 2 birds, in a sense where I don't have to quit my job here, because I know that this week I stay with this family, and then next week stay with the next family, and every weekend I go home. How about that? That sounds like a good plan.
Sounds like a plan, TC.
But it's which family me have to link now. That's the headache part. Which family will understand the motive. But you know, it's an idea. We're trying out there. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to remind you that this show is brought to you by Taco Wings and Things. They're conveniently located at 5567 West Oakland Park Boulevard in the city of Lauderdale. And trust me when I say that the lunch special is a special. No, for real. The lunch special is a special. Stop on by, ladies and gentlemen. Try them out any given day, Monday through Sunday. That's how convenient they make it for you. They open 7 days a week. Taco Wings and Things. No, the thing I like about this, Abdullah, is the fact that when you talk about taco, you don't think about the traditional taco. They put a twist to it. So they have the jerk chicken this, they have they have the wings in about 12 or 13 different flavors. And it's some signature flavors, because one will name Ladder Hill, one will name Southside, one will name Tamarack, and so it's different flavors and it's signature flavors. You know what I mean? They actually put their own twist to it, and that's what I like. They don't just come like
and
every other
right
and said here. You could get that anywhere. What's going to make you stand off and what's going to separate you from the rest? Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't believe me, try them out.
Try it out. And of
Taco
course,
Wings
it's
and
that
Things.
plaza where the old Publix moved from, right there at Oakland Park and 55th on the north side. Taco Wings and Things.
Right
so
there.
Look them up, give them a call, stop in, support the business. It's in the community. And of course, show them your love for sure.
Friendly staff, friendly people, even the customers them that come inside there are friendly. I think next week, Thursday, I'll be doing a show from them. I'm wondering if we could do it a day where you could just stop on there.
All right.
And we'll do the show from there.
Yeah, man. No, you set it up, man.
All right, I'm going to set it up.
Sure.
Instead of next week, Thursday, we'll do it next week, Wednesday.
Yeah. No, you can do it Thursday, man.
Thursday is good?
Regardless. Yeah, we still do it.
All right, so we still do Thursday then. So
yeah.
Keep Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to go down to Taco Wings and Things between 12 and 2, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to do this show from there. So if you feel like you have questions you want to ask Mr. Abdullah in person, stop on by between 12 and 1.
For
and
sure,
we'll make
for
that
sure.
happen.
And you can text, the phone number I give to you guys, you can text your questions to me. I'll respond for sure. Of course, I'm not one that just sit out all day and text. So, I'll pick up a phone and call you back and say, yeah. Because, that person contacting, communicating,
yes,
that everybody's trying to get rid of, I'm okay with it.
You're still okay with it?
Yeah, man. I want to know what your voice sounds like.
I like that to know.
Yeah, man.
I like that, and here's why I like that, because most of them, a lot of people don't understand. So it's when you deal with somebody in person, it's a whole different feeling. It's like your realtor is like your lawyer. When you have any criminal questions, you call a lawyer. Yo, I have a realtor friend, call him, man, and he may help you through that thing, because he may help enough people locally here. You know what I mean? That's what I like.
And it's a funny thing. Yesterday, I was negotiating a contract for someone.
Yes.
And once the lady got the thing and the inspection came back in and we asked them to take care of some things, she just sent me a lot of emails and we're not doing this and we're not doing that.
What?
And a lot of emails went past and I just pick up my phone and call her and say, listen, you see the clients we're trying to deal with, they're first-time home buyers and they don't have the resources to take care of these things. Just try and convince your owners. And I guess it's the sincerity from my voice. It didn't take long. She talked to the owners and they come back and say, okay, we're willing to do this or we're willing to do that. So talking to people sometimes makes a big difference. So you see you're out there texting me a lot and I pick up my phone and call you, ignore it.
Yeah.
I'm going to call you again. But I'll text you just so much because, of course, dealing with people and, having that personality and saying, hey, you can communicate because communication is key. We don't want to cut that out, people. We want to keep that going.
And one of the best things is to, when, no. I tell people this all the while. So once you know, you put yourself in the better position to handle anything. That's halfway. You're halfway there. For real.
Knowledge is power, man.
It
Knowledge
is.
power,
And I can tell you
sure.
that much. Ladies and gentlemen, Abdullah has been doing this for over 20-something years. Almost 30.
No.
The man career older than me.
I don't want to go now and rush too far.
Listen, the man career is older than I am. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you that. And when you want to work with somebody, you want to work with someone who actually have those worn out shoes that walk a mile already. So you say, this person must have been there, done that.
Man,
so let's work with this person.
Plays a big part.
Hell of a part.
Funny enough, big up my original broker when I started this business was with me this morning, and I was kind of showing him how everything changed in the business.
Oh, the one that you shadowed, like you work with?
Yeah, when I started first, because I worked with a few offices. Used to be with Dale, used to be with ERA, Cold Banker, and Barrington Russell Realty, quite a few places.
Yeah.
But I kind of, once I set my sights on starting my own, then pretty much that has been going strong now for maybe the last 15, 16, 17 years. As my own broker. But funny enough, when I show the different things with how things now is Facebook and Instagram and everything else, and this is how you have to market and everything, like. So I can't send a fax to anybody. I'm like, no, nobody has a fax machine anymore.
For real.
It's changed, it's changed, and it's the demographic of everything, and it's the landscape of everything. Just like you might go away for a few months and you come back and you see some new buildings. It's changing. Everything is ever changing, and that's what the life is. And we just have to embrace the change and evolve with it, for sure.
It's where we at right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's either you stay behind or you just keep up with what's going on.
You always have to have hats off to the foundation because that's where it starts, and then you learn to build on it.
Right.
That's what being appreciative and appreciation comes from. So thanks a million again to the foundation out there, all who molded me and said this is how you do things right, because you have to start somewhere to know where I can turn around and say, hey, this is how you kind of do it right, basically. So
but aren't you guys following going from the same manual, the same manuscript, going from the same book?
Not everybody really practices real estate full time. People branch out into different things. So, it's kind of something where it stays relevant as long as you're doing it every day. It's kind of like learning Spanish in high school, where you didn't keep practicing it, so you forget everything you learn.
Yeah.
Even if you made an A, it's kind of like a similar situation. So as long as you keep practicing it, you won't lose it. But of course, you're still going to have, it's like a bicycle, you're still going to have in the back of your mind how the process really works, what it entails. But you just have to kind of work on it over time to get it back in a perfect sense, which nothing is perfect, but perfectionist in a sense.
Because I know a lot of people tend to ask a question, but all of these real estate people are the same. You got to one same thing, this one tell you the same thing, that one tell you. What separate AR1 from
someone else?
Yeah.
Well, having the knowledge, because a lot of people out there practicing a craft, but they haven't really learned what it all entails. So you couldn't say everybody's the same because, of course, some people will learn how to do some things the right way and some people will just not pay the attention and don't know. You know, that's the reason basically in representing anyone, when you have the information, you gather the information for them to help them make an informed decision. That's when, you know, you pretty much devote your time into it, and if you're going to do it, you're going to do it 100% of your ability. So it's just basically how you prepare yourself for it, how you respond to it, and how you deal with whatever the situations come up without a panic, but just face them head on and say, listen, we're going to handle it.
Do you get sleep at night when you don't close a case? In terms of the sale?
Well, no, I wouldn't say that.
I don't assist someone, you know, you want to sell or buy and so forth, and it didn't work out in the favor.
No, man. I mean, once we start doing something, it's very unlikely that we're not going to get through with it, because we started in the right way, we transition through it and finish. Unless somebody just get up and change their mind and say we're no longer doing it, then we know we can't go any further. You know, or something tragic happens or something of the sort. So no, I wouldn't say I have sleepless nights, because I mean, pretty much the way we do things within guidelines, there's nothing to worry or stress over. It's just a matter of having time. Like, you know, pretty much closing, we had a closing a few 3 weeks ago that couldn't happen, and the other side, they wouldn't tell me what the problem was, and I'm the listing agent, and I had to communicate. I said, boss, whatever it is, tell me, I'm here to work with you guys.
Right.
And they finally told me, and then that closing happened yesterday. They needed more time, they couldn't get a loan. But instead of ignoring and hiding and disappearing, communication.
So one purchase and have to just come to the board, factual. Everything's supposed to be just come to it with the truth, and they say, boy, this is what it is. I have this or I don't have this.
Yeah, if I'm working with you as a client and there's another realtor out there that we're cooperating with, I'm courteous. I'll call them and say, listen, my client is having some issues. They have to refile some things with the IRS or whatever. I'm telling you straight up. I'm not going to say, hey, we're good to go and we just need more time. So they know what the facts are about it without divulging too much of someone's personal information. And most of the time they'll say, all right, we'll give you some time because we understand that, we have experienced it. So it's communicating, but not at least, you know, divulging personal information is the key to that. So instead of saying, hey, listen, it falls apart today and it's not going to go anywhere, if we give you a little more time, can you make it happen? You know, basically, because by closing today, if it didn't happen yesterday, I couldn't close today on my other Port St. Lucie, because one was selling to buy, transitioning, and, you know, basically that. And I would have panicked 3 weeks ago and tell them, hey, listen, if you guys don't close, then we have to cancel yours and go look another buyer. I said, what is it? You know, tell me the time you need, and we'll try to work at it. And in all of that, I didn't panic, because up until yesterday, we couldn't close it for St. Lucie. And it was in the day when everything finalized and the wire was sent, I reach out to the realtor and say, hey, I wasn't sending back that last addenda to you, because basically I know that you didn't do something you were supposed to do. And if it came to tomorrow and I didn't have these funds to close for the buyers that we're working with, then basically we just couldn't close, and then I wouldn't be at default, because there are things that you guys were supposed to do that you didn't do.
Okay.
So you have to just know and be informed and be knowledgeable about the whole process to know how to make it work.
So based on how you structure yourself, you get your night's sleep, boss.
Yeah. No
right.
sleepless night for me, man, because I'm always working. So the little time you lay your head to rest, you should be able to close your eyes in peace, man.
Well, you know, when you have friends in different places, you realize that there's, you know, a lot of loopholes and also red tapes. And when you talk to these people in these high places, they tell you that there's a lot of red tapes in these areas when it comes down to certain things. So you would have to just know how you approach these situations.
Exactly.
With the red tapes.
For sure.
So
for sure.
I guess being upfront and honest with it, like, for example, one would ask a client, how much do you make annually? And because them so desperately want the place, them tell us X amount, but them tax return don't show it.
Exactly.
Just say what your tax return show, what you know you have, you know, getting back on your tax return, and so you can be best represented by your realtor
or your mortgage people when you provide the facts. But other than that, you can't really take some of the things that you're just told. You want the supporting documents.
So you want the physical documents.
Yeah, you have to get it. So that speaks volume for itself. But I'm what you'd refer to as a problem solver in a TC. Before you finish talking, I already have a solution for your problem.
Is it?
A summer function.
Yeah?
Yep.
All right.
And I handle that for so many different people, in high levels, low level. Yeah.
Roll this ball, this Miss Cleo. I see you're coming to me with an issue, and the issue that you're coming to me with, you're gonna lose your home in 2 days. You want to know how you can save it. All right. I have some property here you can look at. How do you know that? How you're working with the ancestors? How do you know that you just solve the problem without even knowing what the problem is? You're working with some ancestors.
It's thinking on your toes and then having a wide array of information just about any topic.
Okay.
I'm one of those people that I read practically everything.
I think this show is actually growing on Abdullah, you know, for real, to be honest with you. Abdullah, let me say this to you, though, before we even go any further. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to make sure that you get this number. Write this number down right here. That's coming across the screen right now. This information is vital. You need to have it. Now, we're in hurricane season. A lot of people lose their insurance and decide that they're not go back with the homeowner's insurance thingy because, you know, they've been paying, and so forth. Now, is it mandatory that's when you own a home you have to have insurance on closing?
Well, if you're getting a loan, for sure you have to have insurance because that lender will close and you have to maintain that insurance or they're going to force place one that's more expensive than what you can buy on your own. So for sure. Now, if you're buying a place cash, then I'm going to strongly recommend always buy insurance because I've seen it where somebody go to closing, didn't buy insurance, the house burned down a few days after.
Is it?
Yeah, so, you know, so there's so many different experiences out there. So always get insurance. Funny enough, you know, I had a similar situation with that where I was with my mom, covered a car for her, and she has no payment. And she went to an insurance guy that said, oh, we can just put liability on it. I'm like, it's going to cost so much if anything happened to this car out of your pocket to fix it. So please put back full coverage insurance on it. Insurance is very important.
So full coverage no more than
it's more
liability.
Than liability, but liability only covers somebody else's car. If you were driving an expensive car and you mash it up, who's going to fix it back?
Yo, it me say, man. You see this scam thing where them are going with this insurance thing. All you want is liability in Florida because in Florida, it's a no-fault state. Think about that in probably Texas or another country or another state. But it's a no-fault state in Florida. Boss, if you feel like say, all right, listen, because a lot of people are scam the business, you know, brother. A lot of people even now giving them to a careless accident because the claims, so them want claims from whether. And then
some things you can't prevent. What do you have? What insurance do you have on your car? Let me ask you that question, TC. You just have liability.
The company? No, I had to have full coverage.
Oh, because you have finance.
Right, I financed the car, so I had to take out full coverage. But if that was up to me, I would have take out the least insurance possible.
I understand.
For real. And when me done pay off for that, me I take off that something there. Me don't want it no more.
I understand.
For real.
Well, you see, if you have let's say you have a car that the value is about 2, 3, 4,000, then you can just put liability on it because, of course, you know they're not gonna give you a lot of money to replace it just in case you lose it.
I have car before that worth more than 2, 3, 4,000, and when my car crash and them said them right out my car, what them want give me for my car, me have to raise heaven and hell that think me is the demon and the angel in a one. I swear to you, because you're gonna tell me said this is what my car worth, and then you that charge me this feet. You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah. Well, that you can say is a stick up, and I have to support you in saying it. But just the smart person out there is gonna want to have full coverage because that's how you're gonna replace something. Because then you don't have to come up with all that money out of your pocket at once to fix it back.
It's heaven and earth right now. So when it come on to even getting the claims, put it in the claims to get the money from these insurance people. However, if you don't have insurance, they want to suspend your license and all these kind of thing. You see the politics, boss.
Yeah, and that's why basically, as I say, you have to know where you stand up with and where you stand up for sure.
Real.
But no, and I understand your plight with it, you know. I definitely understand your plight.
Them thing I make man a plan for go back at them yards. For real, man, can't take them place. Rasta enough for living in Babylon, dog. For real. Tell you that. Listen, ladies and gentlemen. Abdullah don't like when I speak like this, but me I gonna speak like this, especially when I'm there.
No, man, I can't.
Yes, see, right now, try look a piece of property in the country of your nationality. Yes, at that you want own a piece of, because you don't own nothing right yourself. Hey, me see a property for sale, and when we check out the property for sale, you know how much for I don't even think that's an association. I don't even think that's what it is. That's like $700 or $800, and them say it's for the land.
Oh, rec lease? Maybe it's a recreation lease you're talking? Or are you talking a mobile home?
Like a mobile home, but it doesn't look like a mobile home.
Yeah, no. Those look nice, but of course those land are lease. Yeah, but you know, that's the catch with it, you know.
$700.
Yeah, but you get it for a cheap price, so you can buy it for like 20, 25.
Yeah, or probably 20, 19, somewhere around them thing there.
Well, it's similar to looking at a property. If you're buying a property for 200,000, maybe you'll see taxes on it for like, say, 5,000.
5,000.
And then you buy something for 300,000, and then you might see the tax on it for 2,000. So whenever the price is high, certain things are low. It's a catching factor. When the price are low, certain things are high. You can't change it. It's what the system is.
My people don't need to talk up to them congressman and woman here. For real. Something need to give.
Yeah, know your
people.
Conversation. Know your conversation.
Honestly, me not buying to them foolishness. You're not going to web me like a Nancy. I tell her that. I'm not going to follow Abdullah. But, we got to go by so and so. If you have the money and want to do it, you can do it. But if you don't have the money, look into other options. Say, Abdullah, tell me what my other options are.
For sure, and it's good to ask that question, so all the grounds are covered. I don't want you to follow me in a big man. We just want you to make common sense decision, so that basically in the long run you're covered. That's all me say. You understand?
Brother, I already said the long run, This middle. Call upon the ancestors, and the ancestors say, in the long run, look something back or your nationality where you come from.
Well, no, but that's a given, You can't get too comfortable here. Of course, if you're here, you definitely want to own something back home. And you never know what the tables will turn or what will be. And you see the climate of everything right now.
They're sending home even citizens right now. So the man will tell some citizens that they need to go back home. People were born here. If you don't like it here, go back where you come from, where them come from.
Well, as I say, you can't go, no, we're going to get too comfortable.
All right. Ain't no matter if a year either. Anyway at all. Yeah. Just go in there with your plan, execute your plan, and keep it moving. That's it. Anyway, but you're here, you're going to need someone for rest your head in the meantime. So if needs be, call this number that's going across the screen right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Your rental needs, your buying needs, if you want to list a place for sale, of course, reach out to Anne-Marie Richards with AR1 Mortgages for your credit repair needs, helping you to get a mortgage need, getting refinance done if pretty much you currently have a home and you build equity in it. Anne-Marie's number, of course, is 954-658-5911. Again, 954-658-5911. Myself, Abdullah Richards with AR1 Real Estate, 954-548-1799. Again, 954-548-1799. And I want to add it's a plus that TC asks his questions in the sense that he does, so he clarifies it for you. Worse if you have a similar question to what he has, so that you can get the answer even if you don't take the time to ask the question. But of course it helps you out there to be a more informed viewer, because of course if TC was only saying what Abdul says, then it wouldn't, basically clarify it as clear for you as possible. So now when he pretty much opposed to some of what the things are that should be, then you get a better understanding of where he's coming from.
I'm the voice of the voiceless. A lot of people have those questions, Abdullah. For real. Some of which is at work right now listening and can when him say, yes, TC, good question you ask him. For real. Later on, when after 5, when everybody leave work, the man say, me want to call the realtor youth and say, don't worry yourself, man, I got you. I got you covered. All the questions that you think somebody that say are idiot questions, believe me, if you are someone who go through the process of purchasing a home, selling a home, renting, then you'll know what I'm talking about.
And no question is an idiot question, really. Every question is important. It's kind of like when you're back in school and you want to ask a question, but you're afraid to hold up your hand. Mm-hmm. And some other person up there just asking all the questions. Eventually they ask the same question you want.
You want to ask.
You keep your hand down and you can move on now because it clarifies things in your head. So it's a similar situation.
But check this out though. There's some people who live in some neighborhood where I think to me it's a rip-off still. And the neighborhood is a rundown neighborhood. But yeah, pay uptown price, see it.
Well, as the price, the market value goes up. But it's kind of like analyzing the market. And, of course, it has all to do with the tax office, the insurance companies. The mortgage companies are only out there to give you a loan if the place appraised for what you're buying it for, if you're financing it, if you're not buying it cash. So all of it work hand in hand. But it's just to try and find out more information before you make a decision, so that you're making a smart decision for your own family and yourself.
Boss, before you leave, like how you have and you work with the ancestors then. I want a lot to number. Just give me 5 out of the 6.
You not talk to Miss Clear earlier.
Let's give me 5 out of the 6.
Yeah,
that's all we need. Let's need 5 out of the 6, Abdullah. I'm good.
And as you said that, something we used to buy a lot until we leave high school and we realized we waste so much money like him. And it saved me money. I would have been a lot better off. So right now, I don't even waste. Not even when it up in a lot of millions. I'm like, no, you're wasting my money, boss.
I think the man really have a winner. I think it's a scamming. But
yeah. No, I used to buy it last minute because I used to think that they kind of, run through and a number that hasn't played is what they're going to, select. So I just say, you know what? I'm not trying to figure it out, so I just stop wasting my money.
So for the rest of the year, what I'm going to do, I call upon the ancestors. I want a house in Port St. Lucie, and I want 2 family members live 2 different places for develop a good relationship with me, please. I'm asking
you. Stay when you
so I can stay here with the family this week. So I'm not too pressure nobody, you know what I mean?
For Rolling Stones gather no more.
For real, so let's keep it moving, you know what I mean?
Keep it moving. But, you know, for sure, whether it's a rental need, basically it's a purchasing need, it's a mortgage need, it's a credit repair need, Air One Real Estate and Mortgages. Again, the office is at 301 East Commercial Boulevard. Give us a call with your questions. Most of the questions I get has nothing to do with real estate, but we still answer them as long as it pertains in some sense,
right,
and it helps you to kind of make a more informed decision on what you need to do.
Oh, yeah,
Getting qualified with us I have a lot of people that get qualified with the big banks that get turned down and get referred to us because the people that work there at the banks, they call Air One, and they come through and they're successful in that process. So we work alongside the banks nonetheless, alongside the builders, alongside other realtors and mortgage people. But basically, you know, if you're having any issues out there, just give Air One Real Estate a call or Air One Mortgage a call. Myself, Abdullah Richards. My number, of course, is 954-548-1799. Again, 954-548-1799. Check out our Instagram page or Facebook page or Twitter page or website. You know, we're set up on LinkedIn. No matter what, it's out there. But it's always good when you just reach out to us in person and say, this is what our needs are. And you realize what the experience is once you provide the documents, whether email, fax, or if we even offer to pick them up from you, and you get qualified and we help to transition. Because a lot of times people say, yo, we don't want to work with anybody from the island because the stigmatism is people don't, you know, provide a level of service. But then when they work with Air One, we provide a level of service that they're always pleased with.
Cool.
So, you know, knocking with all those clients from way back when we just started that are still there, we thank them big time and all the referrals that come through, because any business you do, referral, word of mouth, if you travel out to somewhere and, you know, you have a family member that was there, you're going to call them and say, hey, when you were out here, what did you do? So it's things like that you really have to kind of, you know, take someone else's suggestion or recommendation on to know that you can make a transition from point A to point B. So thanks to all the viewers out there again. It's Friday, enjoy the week, and I know TC have some things coming up. And if it's God's will, then I'll see you guys on Monday. And we go from there Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays from 12 to 1. Abdullah Richards with Air One Real Estate. And, of course, Anne-Marie Richards with Air One Mortgages. Thanks, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep it locked. It's Flexx FM, the only station that does it like this. I know why I like it. I like it when I'm informed. I like to talk of something that I actually know about, for real. So don't forget, next week we'll be doing a couple of the shows on the road. So I want you to follow us on the road. If we are in your neck of the woods, please feel free to stop on by. Ask any question that you need to ask. Write it down if you have to. If you feel like you're like me that's forgetful, then write it down or just do a voice note. If you don't have the pen and paper at hand to write down something, just do a voice note. And when you see it, just shoot the question at us, man. I'm quite sure we'll have answers for that. All right? Now, ladies and gentlemen, don't move a muscle. We'll be right back on the flip side with more Lunch with TC Flexx. In the meantime, my time is your time. What is your time? Your time is currently this time, right here on Flexx FM.
The time now by Flexx FM is...
It's 1 o'clock.
The current temperature, 89 degrees.
In your face, all over the place. We're online 24/7. 24/7. You're listening to the hottest internet station.
Flexx FM.
Why advertise with Flexx FM?
Advertising on Flexx FM radio brings the community to your doorstep.
Your commercial is professionally produced. We offer competitive rates and our own flexible payment plans.
Do you want the word out about your new established business?
And create dedicated customers. Then advertise on Flexx FM radio.
Advertising with Flexx FM radio should be your next call.
Call 954-729-2082.
That's 954-729-2082. Or email us at flexfm@gmail.com. That's FLEXXFM@gmail.com. Flexx FM.
Radio at its best. Don't hesitate.
If you want to put your taste bud to the test, well, try the all-new Taco Wings and Ting, which is conveniently located at 5567 West Oakland Park Boulevard in the city of Lauderhill. Feel free to try our wings combo. Our wings flavors are Lauderdale Heat, Sweet Lakes, Honey Garlic, Hot or Mild, Buffalo, Hot or Mild, Nacho Cheese, Crispy Fry, Lemon Pepper, Barbecue Jerk, Mango Habanero, and the Barba Liquid. You'll never try a sub till you try ours, which is our Jerk Pork Sub or our Finger Licking Jerk Chicken Sub. Stop on by our location today. Try any one of our combos. We're open Monday through Sunday, Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. And on Sunday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. That's Taco Wings and Tings, located at 5567 West Oakland Park Boulevard in the city of Lauderdale. For more information and direction, you can call 754-779-7866. That's 754-779-7866. Taco Wings and Things. Stop on by today and put your taste bud to the test.
You lift my heart up when the rest of me is down.
This is a public service announcement. If you're riding, please remember to wear your helmet. If you're driving, remember to fasten your seatbelt. Do not text while driving. Remember always to be on alert for any pedestrians. This has been a message from the safety department of Flexx FM.
Are you tired of iCable bills? Well, here's a solution to your problem. Get Cast IPTV for just $30 per month. Yes, $30 per month. You heard right. Cast IPTV provides subscription and panel that supplies tele-hosting streaming all around the world on your smart TV, Samsung, LG, Sony, Google, Android, and Fire Stick for just $30 per month. No complicated installation needed. Just call 954-397-1230. That's 954-397-1230. So, if you want to reduce those iCable bills, then get Cast IPTV. For more information and how you can start saving today, just call 954-397-1230. That's 954-397-1230. Call today and start saving.
Flexx FM brings the latest news, sports, weather, talk, and entertainment. Compelling talk shows on issues that the world can relate to. Live broadcast that brings our viewers closer than 3D and much clearer than HD. We are your source for live radio.
The hottest DJ mixing the beats. Beats mixing the beats
on Flexx FM.
Yo, the Bunty. Not sell us some girls so them have the wine, but the gal have the distillery. Have the goodness can done. Give me some me now, right now. Fill me with the 10 ton. Girl, your body hold me. Girl, you have the goodness can done. You alone can give me such fun. And you know you not be buying none. Look like me getting whipped. Can you hold me with your goodness tighter than a vice grip? Come play till I see no say that me like it. We ever the good in a me song, me have to write it. To every girl me ever meet, you are the tightest. Me a girl is but me never see nothing like this. Caught in the middle of a sexy body crisis. She me choose and me no need no other choices. No me use all the advices to never girl. Girl, you have the goodness can done. You alone can give me such fun. Girl, you know you not be mine done. Hear me now? Girl, me up. Bedroom with side ain't no blocking in it. But you broke with hard, you make me have to visit. No other girl will pass, could have gone near me heart. But now you have me soft, and when you up in it. Me love to see when you walk, and let us walk in it. And everybody you talk, and you just stop a minute. But them the fool of the park, and you no afraid of the shark. And me alone take it down, about a shot and win it. Girl, you have the goodness can done. You alone can give me such fun. with your goodness, tighter than a vice grip. Complain till I say no, say that me like it. When your body good enough, me song me have to write it. To every girl me ever meet, you are the tightest. Me a girl is but me never see nothing like this. Caught in the middle of a sexy body crisis. She me choose, I me no need no other choices. No be use all me vices to never girl. Girl, you have the goodness, can't done. You alone can give me such fun. Cause in all you love me by none. Hear me now? Now me up. Bedroom with side ain't no broken in it. But you broke with hard, you make me happy visit. No other girl when pass could have gone near me hard. But now you have me soft, how when you have it in it. Me love to see when you walk, you let us walk in it. And everybody you talk, I make you stop a minute. But them the fool of the park, and you no afraid of the shark. And me I don't take it down, I was a shot and win it. Girl, you have the goodness, can't done. You alone can give me such fun. Cause it all you know be by none. Look like me.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's Yellowstone featuring Devontae, song entitled Hold Me, all courtesy of Island Yard Production. I like it a whole lot, but guess what? I'm just looking at, of course, what I'm looking at right here is this is what I'm looking at, real quick. The way, that right there, the alley, look at alley, so, and the thugs, them around there. I like the part with the young lady standing on that thing, doing her thing. Yes, it goes well with the concept of the song, Hold Me. I can't see what will hold him. That part right there, I like it. I like it a lot, for real. However, the yard. Let's take it back a quick bit. We just dissect this. Yellowstone, big up yourself every time. All right, so it started out like this: a young man sleeping with, probably a significant other. Probably was having a dream. Him so tired, she wake up and leave him. I don't know. Oh, she went and did her chores, such as you saw her washing. Right? So while him sleep, she get up, stretch, morning yarn, and then take out the dirty clothes them and go wash them. But at least she start the day right. You see that? I'm not talking about the washing part, right? However, him now wake up and feel for her, she's not there. She not gone with another man, you know. She gone to the chores. But what catch me though, hold it right there, is these thugs right here. I would love to know the purpose of having the thugs right there in the video, when this video is saying, hold me. And I don't know. I would rather the thugs them, if I was actually producing this video, then I would rather the thugs them sitting at a domino table, holding a vibe, drinking a red stripe, and she pass, and every thug look. I think that would have more make sense than have the thug them just turn up like that right there. You know what I mean?
I'd sell us some girls to them have the wine. But the girl...
Overall though, I love the song bad. You know it's one of my favorite, right? Yellowstone Devontae, ladies and gentlemen, trust me. It's called Hold Me, bad man. Oh, Jesus.
You alone can give me such fun. And in all you love me by none. Girl, you hold me with your goodness, tighter than a vice grip. Complain till I say no, say that me like it. Will your body good enough, me song me have to write it. To every girl me ever meet, you are the tightest. Me a girl is but me never see nothing like this. Caught in the middle of a sexy body crisis. She me choose, I me no need no other choices. No me use all the vices to never girl.
I like it a lot, ladies and gentlemen. Yellowstone featuring Devontae, song entitled Hold Me. Bad song, band, for real. Talks him just going all our vibes in the background here, you know? Alright, so it's the weekend, ladies and gentlemen. What do you plan to do with it? You Go and just go chill with some friends from the ends, drink some Red Stripe, play some domino or whatever game that you guys choose to indulge in. It doesn't matter if you choose to a party later on tonight, and of course I know of a few spots that you can hit up. The rest is up to you whether you want to enjoy it or not. I tell some people, listen, I have some friends that I roll with different friends with different ethnicity, and one of the friends that I like to roll with is my Caucasian friends, and here's why I like to roll with my Caucasian friends. When I roll with my African friends, they have to wait on a crowd to hold a vibes. You know what I mean? And when I say wait on a crowd to hold a vibes, if them coming on a spot and the spot empty, them don't feel like them can't hold a vibes. No, listen. My idea of holding a vibe is not based on a packed place, crowded. And that's the only way I can hold a vibes. If I go to hold a vibes, I hold a vibes. So my Caucasian friends, and when we are roll and we're going to a place and it's empty, you'd believe like 1,000 people in there to we are act. For real. But that's when I'm hanging with my Caucasian friends. My African friends, them is a whole different story. Them sitting there and them look bored like them want to go hit up another spot because, no. Listen, man. Create your own energy, man. You don't need a crowd to have a good time. Believe me. So if you go on spot tonight, because if everybody for come and look into a place and it's empty and you keep it moving, nobody now go do it. But now you wonder why you see those concert, like the rock concert, them and all these things where my Caucasian friend them like to invite me to. Always full to capacity. Because when one person go in, it's a good thing. Them say, oh, we're early. Let's hold a vibe. Before the crowd get here and we can't vibe like we want to. And then one come, the other come and so forth. So I think that's something from the playbook that my African friends them should consider adapting. You know what I mean? For real. I think you should consider adapting that. And then you have some homeboys now. For real. And I like to call them my homeboys. Every time I talk to them always feel like say, me I try not them. I not really not my homeboys them. Nah, for real. Nah, never that. When I say listen, well, as boys will come and we hit up a spot. And most time them hit up the spot because I'm actually playing at that spot. You know what I mean? And that's the reason why some of them hit up the spot. In support of, which I love. I love my homeboys them for that, and my homegirls them. You know what I mean? Them will come and them hit up a spot because TC saying, you know, this is where TC is working tonight. Alright, cool. Now I have some friends now when them buy a young lady a drink. I don't know, and sometimes I question them. I say, listen, one of the man them stop going like say when they buy a young lady a drink. When they buy a ring, put on them finger. It's just a drink in a boss. And it's just being courteous. You know what I mean? So, them buy a girl a drink, and for the whole night, if the girl move and go talk to one of her neighbor, or friend, or uncle, or brother, him start screw up him face. When since buying a drink comes to tell say you married this person, you know, or it's official, you are together. What you're doing is, the ladies, them must stop take drink from you now. Them are going to start and say, no, I'm good, me alright. No wonder why them when ladies start talk about the world don't know me an independent girl them go crazy. Because them start buy them own drink now. Now it's the ladies them come out of them 4s and 8s and I buy them own buckles now. Once upon a time, the man them come and them buy the buckle. But those times, man like myself and others were very courteous. You know, a lady come and them join the table and we just treat them like a part of the group, a part of the gang, a part of the Flexx. But them brethren nowadays, boss, man, me I tell you, star. Buy a girl one drink, and all of a sudden she can't go dance with nobody else. Have mercy, man, for what is this? So I have heaven. I talk to them now, say, you know, can't go on, you know, make it look bad for me, boss. You have another one now, you know. You have some man will bring them woman come out of the clubs. Real talk, me not tell you no lie. Bring them significant other to the club because them go have a good time. Them have a nice table, and they also have a waitress catering to them. Simply me, you don't have to get up for nothing, not even a napkin. You call over your waitress come, and you say, can I get a few napkins, please? And she come with more than enough, so she not have to always go and come back, so you don't have to call for another. Because I work with a lot of waitresses and bartenders, so I know how them operate. Service is all they cater for. Services is what they pride themselves on, for real. So, when the only thing you have to get up for now is to go use the restroom. Miss Abby, Every time the woman choose to go use the restroom, you know, have to get up and follow her like your name, Kevin Costner from The Bodyguard, you know. For real. The lady says she go use the bathroom. You get up and you walk go there and you stand up at the bathroom door. Jesus have mercy. When since the protocol change? Them brother, you're serious, boss. Me not lie. Do man say she go use the bathroom and come back and you get up and walk down to the bathroom. Me no know, boss. Me worried about that something there. For real. Julian Lee, it's good to have you here, man. ZJ White Diamond. Yes, man. Big up yourself, my brother. The next forum coming up in September, my brother. All right, let me just answer these questions right here on this platform. Our next forum, our next DJ forum, ladies and gentlemen, DJ and music forum is in September. It's going to be at the Garden, the same venue. All right? Yes, and we'll let you know more about who are the persons that will be representing on the platform and the persons that you can talk with. All right? So that's going to be in September. All right, ZJ White Diamond. Love and respect, my brother, every time and all the while. Thanks, though, for the inquiry. Cool? Now, back to the matter of hand. Why is it them man have to get up and follow the woman them go to the bathroom? What me understand, me don't know if you did bring out if them blind, if them legally blind or what the case is. I don't see the need for it. A big woman you come out with. So that to me show insecurity. For real. And if you get up, this are him. So you don't trust the woman then. So you have to go escort her to the bathroom and come back. That's something I really don't like, see. I may have some friends, I don't know I go call them name. I saw them stay. And then money, some of them are married man, you know. For real. I don't even know when it becomes a protocol. Here the next thing now, I may have some friend and them a step out of line, you know. So I have to correct them when them step out of line. Here the next one now. A waitress attending my friends at a table. And you know, as a waitress, you have to conduct yourself and carry yourself in a certain way because it's like a protocol for the job requirement. You know what I mean? I mean, I say, yeah, move like you're naked, but you put yourself proper, you have your nice like a smile and thing. And the fact that a waitress is being courteous and smiling with you at the table, you start take the whole thing to another level, like, you would have be there flirted me now. Boss, she shouldn't have flirted, it's our job. So she have to come with a courteous smile. And she have to be nice and she have to talk to you nice. And then them now start haul and pull and drag on. And remember, say I work, she a work, you know, boss. And in the kitchen, she know we a chicken, she a jerk, you know. I serve, she a serve. So what she do now, she have to keep moving it and go to different table and you try hold her at that table and come on, my brethren, them man. We now mash up my food. For real. We now mash up my food, bossy. So now we're going to learn to conduct on yourself a little bit more because then when we are going to touch the road, what going to happen is we are going to start touch the road and we're not going to know so we are touch the road. For real. We are going to touch the road and we're not telling them so we are touch the road. We just have a year say we touch the road or sip on social media so we touch the road. Then I'm going to say, yo, them brother you are wicked, man, the man them touch the road and they call me. No, because you don't have no behavior, boss. For real. No behavior whatsoever. Now, ladies, I'm going to say this to you because you have another style where you need to get addressed. Man stalk woman just because them buy a woman a drink. No, a real talk. Me not tell you no lie. Julian Lee, believe me, you touch the road one day and look as how you look, sweet as ever, and just stand up in there by yourself. Do the test and you'll see. You just do the test. You'll see that and a man offer you a drink and you say, yeah. First thing though, I'll advise ladies out there, gentlemen, to have some woman out there do something with serious. When them buy you a drink, make sure the drink not come open. For real. Make sure that drink doesn't come open. Or make sure it's just the waitress. Go get the drink and come back. For real. Yeah. Make sure it's the waitress go get the drink and come back if it's going to be open. But if the man are going to move off and buy you a drink, you don't want. Tell him, say, you don't want the drink open. or if it's okay for you to come with him. Yeah. Take my word for it. Alright? Take my word for it. Make sure you go with him, or if it's not the waitress going to get it and come back, you go with him. So, levels to this now, ladies and gentlemen. Celebration, as I'm telling you, celebration, them have some style where men are too condone. When them buy the woman, they drink, them feel like a them own the woman now. It's like them getting them feelings when them go dance with all them girlfriend, them get upset. So, you have some woman now. I swear to you, me not lie. Them reach levels now where you have to start think twice now. That's what really I go on. Some woman come out in them groups. Girls, right? Me not telling like gentlemen do not try it because it wanna look good. If I am the one playing and see when try it, party done. I'm say party done, me I plug out everything. It'll take a minute. All when I plug in, me I plug out. It'll take a minute for them to turn it on back. The woman them now coming at them groups. And you have some decent gentlemen in that place. And them choose to dance up with them one another and I carry on with them one another. Now, there's nothing wrong with taking a selfie with your girlfriend, you know. But when you not dance like it's a man and a woman a dance, I think they edge my teeth wicked, man, for real. And then for some man standing up there, it look cute. But me tell you how it look to me. It look like a two man that they are going with the same thing. Me not have no double standard to the thing. Me just keep it 100. It don't look cute, ladies. Me soon be on a friend and I hold a friend of the year and all these things and then when I laugh and think a joke thing. It not funny, man. Too many men are in the clubs. Even the same man will buy you a drink. At least boss him, man. For make it worth him while female look and carry and up in them feelings. Give him a one dance, man. Then you dead there and you take the man drink and you go and bowl upon your friend. A joke thing that it not really look good. It's not a good side. And ladies, them are do these things now and them are carry on. And I don't know if it's when did it become okay that they can conduct themselves in this manner. But this is how I see them behaving. Shock me. And if you are in the business as long as I have been in the business, or if you have been partying as long as I have been partying, then you'll know that things and times change, bossy. For real. Change, big time. Some of the things I see now, my grandmother said, boy, these are the last days. My grandmother that see that and say, revelation has come to pass. For real. May her soul rest in peace. But I'm glad she never lived to see this guy. This would have killed her faster. For real. May I tell you, looking at how they're behaving now, some of them people I need to find Jesus, man. Nah, tell you no lie. Honestly. There's some things that are very much gentleman-like. And there need to be some gentle woman out there too, because some woman only just rough around the edge. For real. Some of these women just rough around the edge. Them not no gentleness about them. Imagine, a man is just being a gentleman by saying, you're in an environment where it's full of a lot of people. You don't know who is out there in the parking lot. So what you do, you said, I'm going to walk you to you. No, I'm good. For real, you know. Ladies, the man not say, I'm going to walk you down the aisle, you know. The man say, I'm going to walk you to your car. Just go easy, man, and be a gentle woman, man. And go easy and say, why, thank you. Listen, there's things you don't have to do. If a man asks you for your number, you don't have to give him your number. For real, you don't have to. A man asks you for your address, you don't have to give him. It's just like a man asks you for your social security number. Do you give it to him? No. Just go easy, man. Me see you when I come at the club again. Yeah. A simple thing. Don't worry about it, man. Me see you when I come at the club again. But then now, some woman too, you know, and them make the man them do what them do, you know. I get them feelings how them feeling, you know. Because after one dance, like what Barrister man said, you start getting your feelings. For real. The man can't go dance with another woman again. You start say, I saw the man stay. Or when since one dance become a relationship? I must that bury someone that talk about what one dance can do. I must that. If you ask me, I don't know when since one dance become a relationship. For real. Now, I'm going to introduce the song to you real quick, and then we're going to come back from this, ladies and gentlemen, and get the reasoning with them woman and them makeup here, with them I wear. I swear to you, we're coming back to it. This is Popcorn, brand new single. It's called Body So Good, ladies and gentlemen. That one is brand spanking new. Get used to it, all right?
Me a figure out your style, them now. Oh yeah. You like to say things you so mean. Then you tell me say your things you don't mean, baby. Yeah. You say me and you a build with one team. Me yet we find out you don't know what love means. Oh yeah. Let me still love when you wind up your face self. Yeah. Wind up your face self. Give me still love when you wind up your face self. Wind up your face self, baby. Me can't stand you sometime, but me still love your waistline. We argue all the time, girl. You are one of a kind. Anyhow, your body is so good. Your body is so right. Your body is so good. And I figure your blueprint. Your body is so good. Body is so right. You're pretty like Christmas light. And I feel your blueprint. Baby, you're rude and cute like Riri. Close them feet, you neatly. Love when you whine and tease me. I don't love those language you're using. Love how your waistline moving. Them sexy clothes, they were you have on a full time you lose. And me still love when you wind up your face self. Yeah. Wind up your face self. Give me still love when you wind up your face self. Wind up your face self, baby. Me can't stand you sometime, but me still love your waistline. We argue all the time, girl. You are one of a kind. Anyhow, your body is so good. Your body is so right. Your body is so good. And I figure your blueprint. Your body is so good. Your body is so right. You're pretty like Christmas light. And I figure your blueprint.
Body so good, Popcorn, Poppy at it again, ladies and gentlemen, experimenting, doubling with a little soul vibe right there, you know what I mean? Ladies and gentlemen, a little sing J right there from Poppy. Body so good, the title of this one. Make sure, say, when you hear this dropping at the club scene, you know it's a club banger. I must tell you that much already. It's 1:30, ladies and gentlemen. Set those watches and clocks. You're locked into lunch with TC, of course. Our lunch show is brought to you today by Taco Wings and Things. They're located at 5567 West Oakland Park Boulevard in the city of Lauderdale, and they're located on the northbound side between 55th and 56th off Oakland Park Boulevard in the same plaza where you find the City Hall. Now remember, they have over 10 different combos you can choose from. Not only that, wings of many different flavors. So make sure you stop on by at Wings and Things today. And of course, your discount code is Flexx FM Radio. Tell them that you heard it right here on Flexx FM Radio and you get your lunch special. The special way, for real. All right? Cool? Nice. All right, so back to the reason, ladies and gentlemen, the reason at hand. So you have these ladies now, them can't go nowhere without the makeup. I swear to you, nowhere at all. So imagine me go to now my Flexx FM shirt, white, like this. And when me are going to things, I mean, they go on Juve, where them have this, the painting I flash all over the place. Sometimes, when you look on it, you have to say, yo. No, ladies, you guys get so accustomed to this. Like I said to someone, listen, a 7-day challenge. Go 7 days without wearing the eyelash, the nail, the makeup. Which one of you ladies out there can do that? Go 7 days without wearing the ear, wear your natural ear, your own eyelash, no makeup, and no filter, and the nails, get rid of the nails and everything. Just go natural for 7 days. 7 days, that sounds like a funeral for someone who know. We're not dead. Only dead people used to see them put so much makeup on. Believe me. Imagine you hug somebody, you have to give them a hug like this and push off yourself because you don't want the makeup thing, appear things. Come on, man. And I get too accustomed to this thing right now. The need for loosen up a bit, ladies and gentlemen. May I tell you now? Loosen up a bit. Come on for the little makeup, something they want to depend, man. Natural, 7 days. Who can make that challenge? May I make a 7-day natural challenge? Ladies, type in our chat room if you want to join the challenge. Believe me. Go in our chat room if you want to join the challenge. 7 days. Natural. Like the day you're born. Not even add no powder upon your neck or nothing. Oh, sorry, them stop where powder upon neck. Alright, cool. Well, no makeup. That's the 7-day challenge, ladies and gentlemen. No makeup to your thing. Who I dare you? I dare you. My people, trust me. Alright, so it's definitely not possible. I'm telling you that. So Julian Lee said, sometimes a woman will not want a man she just met to walk her to her car because of a safety issue. Sometimes these men are the one who try force themselves on the woman when they reach the car and no one else is outside because everyone inside partying. Better she ask security to walk her to her car. All right, let me touch that because I like button them for real, and that's Julian Lee. Good statement, real good statement. Love that, Julian Lee. Me love that statement. That sometimes really better ask the security, or sometimes it's up to the security to escort the single ladies them that comes to that establishment to ensure their safety. However, if you're inside and you take a drink from a man and so forth, and I mean, there's two, so nothing wrong with him walking to your car still. Make your friend know, say, the brother you want to take care and you just take a picture of him. Just in case, you know what I mean? Yes. So that's what I think personally though. That's my personal belief. But I really don't think so. Sometimes if them force themselves upon you, guess what happen? I think you are the one that should stand and say, listen to me, Mr. Man. Now try buy me the one drink you feel like say, we're married you now. The song cannot sing so. This song is not about you, Mr. B. For real. Sometimes you have to tell them, you know what I mean? And sometimes them get them feelings too, you know. For real. However, everyone have their own personal experience in a different way, and you can't tell because sometimes, who knows, a woman may make a man walk him to the car and he might force a good night or a good morning kiss. Hey, what is this? But listen to what I'm saying to you though. Make a man know up front. For real. What your name again? Alright, cool. That's it. Alright, so Janice Earl says, TC, me as a woman have gotten my shirt messed up from makeup, just from a hug. You see, I don't think that me I talk about, you know. Me I talk about them woman they were in a club and I carry on with them one another. Oh, that's not the case. Okay, alright. So you just agree with your friend and to your friend full of makeup. Okay. Alright. I thought it was the other way around, because evidently I will get makeup all over the place. Probably a lipstick and them thing that too. For real. Now, something that a lot of women cannot resist of. If them are go out, they need all these accessories. And for a woman, these accessories are very important. Now, the only thing I am saying when it comes on to you putting on all these additional accessories, like the eyelash, the eyebrow, because some of them shave off their own eyebrow and start use all pencil. I don't know how that dropping at the thing, but it dropping at the thing. For real. So, the ones them where I shave off them own eyebrow just to use pencil. How does that make sense? I don't know. Those are some of the women that I'm talking about. The 7-day natural challenge for the ladies. If you got 7 days, man, without no makeup, including the lipstick and the little plush, when I say, I don't makeup, I don't understand. Them take me for that. Oh, it's not makeup, it's just a little powder. No, that is additional. Me I talk about no additional. I want to say the acne them in your face. That I want to see. If you have pimples, I want to see it. If you have freckles, your natural ear, I don't want to see the whole of the train track, the subway around through your head. No. And some of them put on the lace wig them where I show you can't even see it, you know. And then what the most disgusting part of it for me is when you talk to a woman and you look on her dead in her eye and the eyelash, like I don't understand if them don't know how to do this. You put on the makeup first and the eyelash last. Some of them put on the eyelash, then the makeup. When the makeup touch the eyelash, it's very hard to get off the makeup off of the eyelash. So it look dirty. So you walk around this place with that dirty eyelash and some of your friends them now go tell you the truth. Say it not look good. But it don't look good for real. You look like you have on the eyelash about 4 weeks, a month straight. No. If you can go without that for 7 days, then you, my friends, I would say that you are very much confident within your natural essence of a woman. The natural beauty within, the one that you were birthed with. You are one with it. You just do this because it's trending. You know what I mean? But if you can go 7 days without that, I mean, you need to go work. If you go church, go church. And if you clubbing, you go clubbing without it. All these venues, try that. Because some of them will take it, I'll go beyond now, you know. For real, you know. Some, I just call them artificial. Some of them, not the artificial woman them. You can't, me call them 2 for 1. You know 2 for 1? Yeah. Like, you meet a woman at the club today, and when you wake up with her in the morning, you say, well, and then me get 2 for 1. But they know how it. Because by the time she go in and take off that wig there and them eyelash there and everything and start out and second long, you wonder, wait, that's where the lady I'm coming in here with early there. Where's she there? She there in a chair and on the couch and the drawer put on. That me I tell you. So a 2 for 1 I call them. Yo, me can't laugh for real. So big up the 2 for 1 ladies them. You know what I mean? Yeah man. That is what you call fortunate. Boy, no wonder why them say you have more woman than man right now for real, because the woman them coming at 2s. For real. So I want them thinking about ladies. And the real though. Let's do that 7-day challenge. Let me see who do that. And I don't even want to wear a bang. I don't even want to wear one of them ponytail. Not even a ponytail. If a bald head, have rock the bald head. If your ear is naturally and it not perm or not, no, rock it, let me see. If I hear perm ear, rock your perm ear. That me I talk about. One we want now, we don't want the 2 for 1 thing. So that me want to see. So you see this weekend, starting this weekend, I'm going to hit the club scene and see what I go on. For real. Because I want to know if life stop. If you take off all of that. If that's it. If we need to make funeral arrangement. That's what me want to know. To all my friends them out there. Because I have a lot of friends. I say I have enough friends. I have enough friends. Male and female. And the female them, I think I have more female friends than I do male friends. I mean, I tell you this, it's hard for me to pinpoint one where not have the additional, where that is not 2 for 1. So, to my female friends, them, me appeal to no. Let's do a 7-day natural challenge. Just go natural for 7 days. I'm a bet to say, after day 1, them are going to say, no, sir, I can't do this. That just show that you guys are actually webbed and locked in. And this is how them control your mind, ladies and gentlemen. This is where it starts. Making you feel like you can't do without the eyelash, like you're not yourself anymore. So, literally, you are not yourself anymore, to be honest with you. Because the moment you find out say you can't go without these accessories, then you're transforming into somebody else. You're a transformer. Yeah, that's what you are. The moment you can't find yourself, go, hey, you have some people, them will go out a door, them can't go outside. Go do yard chores, you know. Go to the supermarket or the grocery store. Them can't do none of that without, ladies and gentlemen, putting on these accessories. None of them. Painful, boy, I mean, I tell you. When I say painful, I mean painful. As my grandmother would have said, these are the days of revelation. For real. Can't go around her upon that something there. However, my peoples, the 7-day challenge is on. Let me see you do that. Work, place of worship, or even home. Because some people do, man, them can't. But I mean, I know. I mean, I know how to do it, but you girls are genius. For real. You girls remind me of God when he make Adam and Eve and transform, make it in his own image. For real. This is what Jesus meant when he said, greater than what I have done, you guys are going to be doing. No. Who knows? For real. No, sir. This is serious. This part serious. Let me just get back to the topic of hand, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I am saying to you all out there, to my male friend them, and to my female friends them, to my friends in general, when you go to have a good time, enjoy yourself like your birthday. For real. You don't know nothing about tomorrow, so just enjoy yourself to the fullest. Ladies, it's not every man who offer you a drink want married to you. For real. It's not every man who asks you for a dance want married to you. Yeah. No. It's better know what's on the mind there. But every time a man offer a drink, I feel like the man am looking up based on the previous experience. And every man stays so. You still have some gentlemen out there and them not rough around the edge. You hardly can find some gentle woman. Still, I look for the gentle woman them out there because women tend to think that them can turn to them brethren and say, brethren, where you drink? Me have some sister out there. Don't wait for me for ask them where them a drink. Them turn to me and say, TC, where? As a matter of fact, through hang out so frequently, them know exactly where me a drink. Them never bother ask me no more. For real. You still have those women out there. There's nothing that says it's a man's duty to buy a woman a drink or pay. Let me say woman pay for man come in an establishment. Nah, tell her no lie. I have seen it. So stop make this thing look like it's mandatory for a man to buy a woman drink. Woman, if you see a little bridge and you have a vibe and you go to the bar go buy a drink, nobody stand up there and wait for him to buy you a drink. Sometimes you can't say boss where you drink. Buy him a drink. And brethren and a woman buy a drink, that don't mean I look shy look here either. For real, because some man come with peer problems. So the woman them don't want them additional problem. Them just want vibe in the night here and hold a vibe. And them friend do something different. And them feel like them come out by themselves because them not have them original party. And you're there, buy your lonesome and you connect. And you not connect because it's a relationship connect. It's a brethren connect. So it's a woman look by you and say, brethren, me I buy you a drink. Don't take it too personal, boss. Someone will take it personal, kill him dead, them call me and say, yo, dog, me a gal, you know. Me and a woman just come out for me a drink. Never happened to me yet, you know. So some people just not used to certain things and accustomed to certain things. So if it do happen to them get inner them feelings again. Tell himself, say, I'm the world greatest now. I'm name R. Kelly now. For real. But if you look and see what happened to R. Kelly, Then I just cool and calm and just accept it with a smile. You know what I mean? Be courteous and be nice, man. We need to be a little bit more nice when we, especially in the, the entertainment scene, and when we're out there partying and have a good time. The people them have another habit and style that I don't like as a DJ. When you come with on a cell phone with this one playlist thing, do you have this? Do you have this? Do you listen, me, man? If that's how you feel, you can bounce that in your car, You don't have to go to a club, Because you have to understand, you see a crowd of people, and a crowd of people have vibes, and you want the DJ come play a song from your playlist. And when the DJ say, alright, I got you, simple means not that he's not going to play it, or he's going to play it right now. He's going to play it when it's appropriate, when the time is right. Because, ladies and gentlemen, if you know anything about DJing, there's a certain time to interject a certain kind of song or change the mood of the genre. There's a certain time for it. So if you come out, if you have a good time and you know you're not left till 4 o'clock, then go and wait a month till you hear it song, you get out and broke out and go on good. But no, you come up there with your cell phone now. Do you have this song? And you know where them find the song on YouTube too, like them one you plug in for them phone and play. And when since the business change and gone a direction there, you upset me as a DJ. Wait, man, it's coming. And then them come, if them not hear tonight, next 2 songs we play, them come back to you. Are you gonna play the song? Do you even have the song? Seriously? When the nagging be. For real. When the really nagging, man. The DJ up there will have vibe and I go on real good. And then here comes you now. Do you have this song? And on YouTube, YouTube, you can find the song, man. And then it's like, you want to play it from my phone? Really? I would them take this thing from, man. Some of the people who are partying and go to the party and really have no party sense, I realize that. For real. Some of you guys don't have much party sense. So I'm saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, when you go out, allow the DJ to do his best to entertain you the way that you want to be entertained when you go out. There's nothing wrong with walking up to a DJ and ask them for a song. Some parties are parties that you make requests. Some parties are that's why, listen, you remember back in the days when you go in any club, the DJ booth that they're far up in the ear, away from the crowd. That was one of the reasons why, And it have a door upon it for lock out people like them there. For real. No, when your song, when them DJ, they don't really have the knowledge of how to be a good DJ. Them just come in their business. You know what happened? As the person, you have this, find it and then play it. Guess who alone upon the dance floor dance to the song? The person will come and ask you if you have the song. So you wipe out the whole dance floor for please that one individual there. You in the mood to play some soca and some Caribbean people are going, bother follow the leader and all these things on the dance floor. I make a train. I go around the dance floor. And she come and she want to hear Kenny Rogers, Coward of the County, on a cold desert highway, a train bound to nowhere. And then now you go drop that and Migla follow the leader. First thing, you have to go stop one, because you now can't mix that in. Then when you do, if you mix it in, it's going to sound like Chipmunk, or it's going to sound like the Rolling Stone. Now go balance out. Check the levels now. Dance floor scanty. She gone pon there and she just a mellow out. That is her now. A mellow out, she alone. She in her own world now. She alone walks through the door and said, that DJ is bad. What happened to the 200 people where you move off a dance floor? Come on, man. You all to do better than that now. You all need to do better than that now. Don't let me talk like my Caucasian friends them right now. Because my Caucasian friends, they'll be upset if you do that to them in their party. As much as they like their Kenny Rogers and so forth. For real. So you have to be mindful of what you do. And then them party goers, when you come on club, and it's not like you're there on house party. If you're there on house party, it's a total different thing. But don't bring the house party playlist come to a club. DJ already have 100-person mind he's trying to read out there. You're 101. So he will fit you in the mix. So just hold on and wait. One of the most nagging things is someone that keep coming to ask the DJ, you have that song, yeah? You not play the song. You not play the song. Jesus, peace. No wonder why them used to put the DJ booth them so far from the patrons. Lock out them. Some of them need to get shut out. For real. Ladies and gentlemen, we know it's the weekend and we know that you guys, most of you are getting ready for the weekend rave. One thing we do here at Flexx FM, we ask that you party responsibly. Meaning if you are drinking and you drive by yourself, do not drive. Make sure your Uber app is up to par or your Lyft app is up to par. Or you just check a brethren and yarn them roll. If you decide that you're going to drink, then tell your brethren to listen. I'm going to drink tonight still, you know. So I ask you not to drink as much. It's not that you can't buy the bottle and so forth. Or even if you purchase the bottle of any Ciroc, whatever it is, then you say, don't drink as much because me I go hard. This is what my friends and I, we do. We look at each other and say, yo, me I go hard tonight. You know? So therefore, once him say that, then me just don't say me I could go light. So me just go on easy and drink a water or some cranberry juice or something and go easy. However, we have to be mindful of being responsible. You know what I mean? Now, you can exercise that too, ladies and gentlemen, when you go out. Alright? Another thing we want to, make you aware of, ladies and gentlemen, is always be aware of your surrounding, especially when you park in these club scenes where it's full to capacity. And you have to park so far and walk so far. There's nothing wrong with asking a security guard to walk with you to your car. There's nothing wrong with asking a friend that you were actually inside there partying with to walk you to your car. If you're in a group, it's different. But I'm just saying, be mindful of your surrounding, and if that's the case and that you're parked in one of those areas, then my peoples, please ask a security guard to escort you to your car. It's his job. That's what he's there for. That's what he's getting paid for. Alright? Yes. Again, it's important that you be mindful of your surrounding. Do not drink too much when you're out, because sometimes you see a friend where you think are your friend. Yes. Real talk. So let's be mindful of these things, ladies and gentlemen. Alright? And if you need to sober up, cut the party from 2 o'clock and start drink some water instead of drinking that heavy liquor go all the way until 4, because alcohol have a thing, once enough get in your system, you start getting immune to it. You don't even feel it no more. You just drink. But the moment you sit down and it's settled, then it start work. Yes, man. For real. Alcohol 101. Take it from me. So, my peoples, remember, I always say this in the club scene and everybody laugh and think a joke. Anytime you go into the club, make sure you have 10% of your earning that you're going to give to a waitress or a bartender. The same way you'd give it to a pastor. Yeah, the same way you'd give 10% of your earning to the church, give 10% of your earning to a waitress or a bartender. Yeah. I mean, I lie either. Real talk me I make. Because me I tell us a minimum wage can't pay bills here in Florida. And them don't not work minimum wages. What they earn is the tip, the gratitude, the gratuity that you give them. So have some gratitude and give them some good gratuity, ladies and gentlemen. So if it's even mean to give them 10% here, because when I give pastor that every day on the night, so it go for. Because pastor now come serve, when the thing drop out, the pastor now come wipe it up. No. But them people are wipe up on a spilled drink, them people are carrying a thing, and if they broke them off a pay feet and so forth, them people are people who no cuss if the food not come too long and all these things. So might as well be courteous to them. So may I ask them, this weekend, make sure you bring 10% of your paycheck and give a bartender or a waitress. See? Because them work harder than your pastor. For real. Mr. Them work harder than your pastor. So you give them 10% of your earnings anytime you are actually out this weekend and having a good time. Or if you feel like you're going to go out tonight, tomorrow night and Sunday night, split up the 10%. See? In threes. Yes. Split up the 10% in threes. And show some gratitude. And give them some good gratuity. Alright? Especially if them services are off the chain. Cool? Alright, so I'll see you guys this weekend. It's whole weekend in the club scene. Looking forward to see you all. Okay? Alright. So, Big up my friends them at Ginger Bay later on tonight. Big up my friends them at Moments tomorrow night. Big up my friend them at the Garden Sunday night. So my schedule is like that for this weekend. So if you don't want to party and have a good time, join me at any one of these venues, ladies and gentlemen. I shell things, I mad things. I know anywhere we go to party, we make sure say it turn all the way up. When we say flex, we don't just say Flexx FM, you know. We're flex. For real. We don't care who I'm Bex, we're just flex. That's how I stay. Big up to my piece behind the scene that working hard to make this show what it is, ladies and gentlemen, flawless and of course good. I want to say, Kayla, didn't see you today, but you know that you are here in the spirit with us, and I do enjoy. I'm also getting used to you being over there, punching all the buttons and so forth, and I'm looking forward to see you on Monday back here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm also looking to see you here too, at somewhere between 12 and 2 this coming Monday. Yes, so you do what you do best. All right, we're gonna leave you with this Amari, ladies and gentlemen. It's called Wave. Yes, this is Amari in Africa. You got for real. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, have yourself a great weekend.
Say, we that big.
Step in the place we have take over. Jamaica back to Africa. Omar with you from the boat. Tell them we are not push over. I did that we are run over. We didn't look at the badoda.
What a way to go out, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy your weekend. This is Amari and of course Farm. Wave. Pia wave me a wave this weekend. Trust me.
Everybody dance without the glasses. And everybody moves without the glasses. Everybody does.
Wave, everybody just. Come on. Until next week, Monday, have yourself a great weekend and just do a wave. Hey, them African, they can dance, you know. Take dancing to a whole different level. Big up me African, them anywhere them, man. Trust me, man. Watch them style, yeah. I want to say thanks to AR1 State of the Art Real Estate and Mortgages. Thanks so very much for being a proud sponsor here at Flexx FM Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Of course, to Taco Wings and Things, thank you so very much for being a proud sponsor here too. CASP IPTV, thank you guys so very much for being a proud sponsor right here on Flexx FM. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure that if you are having problem with any other network out there, consider CASP IPTV, all right? Every answer. Flexx FM. Dear God. Every footstep. Yes, I'm African, I can dance, you know.
Everybody rock.
Don't forget to drive at 5. Come up at 5 o'clock today. Coming up next is Ross Lee, ladies and gentlemen. Stick and stay with us. Man vibes. Flexx FM, the only station that does it like this. Good gosh.
Give thanks and praise to the King of all kings. Jesus put him on the foot on the light. And in the ear to the left and right. Everybody mark. Everybody rock. The ones on the square, the ones on the square, the ones on the shout. Hallelujah. The ones on the square, the ones on the square, the ones on the shout. Everybody dance without the glasses. Everybody moves without the glasses.
Everybody just wave on. I'm out of here until next week. Wave on and stay blessed.
It's 2 o'clock. The current temperature, 89 degrees.
In your face, all over the place. We're online 24/7. 24/7. You're listening to the hottest internet station.
Flexx FM.
Why advertise with Flexx FM?
Advertising on Flexx FM radio brings the community to your doorstep.
Your commercial is professionally produced. We offer competitive rates and our own flexible payment plans.
Do you want the word out about your new established business?
And create dedicated customers. Then advertise on Flexx FM radio.
Advertising with Flexx FM radio should be your next call.
Call 954-729-2082.
That's 954-729-2082. Or email us at flexfm@gmail.com. That's FLEXXFM@gmail.com. Flexx FM.
Radio at its best. Don't hesitate.
If you want to put your taste bud to the test, well, try the all-new Taco Wings and Ting, which is conveniently located at 5567 West Oakland Park Boulevard in the city of Lauderhill. Feel free to try our wings combo. Our wings flavors are Lauderdale Heat, Sweet Lakes, Honey Garlic, Hot or Mild, Buffalo, Hot or Mild, Nacho Cheese, Crispy Fry, Lemon Pepper, Barbecue Jerk, Mango Habanero, and the Barba Liquid. You'll never try a sub till you try ours, which is our Jerk Pork Sub or our Finger Licking Jerk Chicken Sub. Stop on by our location today. Try any one of our combos. We're open Monday through Sunday, Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. And on Sunday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. That's Taco Wings and Ting, located at 5567 West Oakland Park Boulevard in the city of Lauderhill. For more information and direction, you can call 754-779-7866. That's 754-779-7866. Taco Wings and Ting. Stop on by today and put your taste bud to the test.
You lift my heart up when the rest of me is down.
Look. Wait, who is that? TC? Hey, TC, what's up?
Well, I'm in a day of grace. I look over the fence here.
What are you doing over on that side of the fence?
TC, man, come over to the right side, the God side.
Why, Gracie, and to share with everything that's happening in the world right now, you don't even know which side is the right side.
Join us right here on Flexx FM every Thursday night from 5 to 8 to hear Gracie explain just why the God side is the right side for life.
This is a public service announcement. If you're riding, please remember to wear your helmet. If you're driving, remember to fasten your seatbelt. Do not text while driving. Remember always to be on alert for any pedestrians. This has been a message from the Safety Department of Flexx FM.
Are you tired of iCable bills? Well, here's a solution to your problem. Get Cast IPTV for just $30 per month. Yes, $30 per month. You heard right. Cast IPTV provides subscription and panel that supplies stable hosting streaming all around the world on your smart TV, Samsung, LG, Sony, Google, Android, and Fire Stick for just $30 per month. No complicated installation needed. Just call 954-397-1230. That's 954-397-1230. So, if you want to reduce those iCable bills, then get Cast IPTV. For more information on how you can start saving today, just call 954-397-1230. That's 954-397-1230. Call today and start saving.
Flexx FM brings the latest news, sports, weather, talk, and entertainment. Compelling talk shows on issues that the world can relate to. Live broadcast that brings our viewers closer than 3D and much clearer than HD. We are your source for live radio.
The hottest DJ mixing the beats. Beats mixing the beats
on Flexx FM.
Everywhere you go duplication. So when them a go do we start this the revolution. Young veteran, girls stallion. No one's better than the long argument. Girl dictation, score information. I'm up ahead with motivation. You tell me turn on me real high beam. You better start to run and start scream. You better buy cheap. Ready to buy on life. The crew and just out the team. When you listen to your brother named Dean. What you never dream. Missing myself. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's an innocent crew. It's a dancing chain.